If you are dealing with a friend who thinks you are in competition with her, then trust me, this review is for you. Welcome to my channel. My name is Beverly Langdon. Welcome to the review of the episode 2, let's say, of the Real Housewives of Lagos reunion, right? So you're welcome. Join me. If you are new here, do well to subscribe and turn on the notification button so that whenever there's a new post, you, my dear friend, would be notified. And if you are old, as I say, thank you for being loyal to the channel, right? Okay, so the episode 2 or the second part of the Real Housewives of Lagos reunion was released on Friday, and goodness gracious, I mean, going into it, I think from the very beginning, Tonya has always said that Chioma always wants to make an entrance. She acts like she's in competition, and often when someone raises concerns like that and says, okay, you're in competition with me, and you want to be in competition, and you want to make an entrance, and you want to feel like you are the best amongst us, always, I think it comes from a place of, insecurity, not, having like, you're a bit scared for reasons best known to you, the one who is, insecure, who is not happy, who feels like the other person is competing with you. I mean, from day one, as I said, Tonya has always said that Chioma is in competition with her. Chioma had said times with that number that I am not in competition with anybody. There is enough space for everyone to shine. You're not going to steal my shine, so I'm going to appear the way I want to be addressed. And she has the money to do it. I mean, does Tonya think that Chioma dresses more than her? I think sometimes she do. She does think that. But I mean, why would someone's appearance or someone's dressing or someone's glam be so much of a problem for you? You see, when Chioma watched the entire thing, she was surprised that every comment Tonya made was about her appearance, was about what she's wearing, was about how she's looking, was about she wanting to make an entrance. Tonya makes entrances. Chioma makes an entrance or the entrance. Chioma is a fine lady. Chioma dresses well. She has the money to do it. Tonya is a designer. I mean, she does a lot of stuff. She styles Iyabo, my favorite, by the way. I didn't want to review who my favorite in this is, but Iyabo, Auntie Iyabo, is my favorite amongst all the ladies. She styles her. We know her work. We've seen what she's done. We see what she can do. But I don't know why she keeps saying that Chioma wants to make an entrance and Chioma is competitive. I think she is competitive. And I think amongst the girls, she feels like because Chioma brings in some kind of class and, some level of, like she dresses very well. And maybe Tonya felt that she was going to beat the girls to, their dressing. Maybe in her mind, that's how she felt. And Chioma was introduced, and Chioma is like, you say this, she appears. You say this, she appears. Whatever style or whatever theme your party is or your event is or the gathering is, she does it. And she delivers. Like, she delivers very well. And so I don't get it. And for the fact that it angered her so much during the reunion discussion that she stood up to, even attempt to hit Chioma. I mean, what is happening? This is a series, and this is just season 1. And this is how far the girls have gone to, anger one another, injure one another, be hurt, be heartbroken, be disappointed. And this is just season 1. And Tonya attempted to, hit Chioma just because they're having a disagreement on who is the competitive one. If you have a friend and she feels like she's in competition with you, and you know in your heart that you are not in competition with the person, what do? You ignore, right? But Tonya wants Chioma to accept the fact that she is competitive and she always wants to make an entrance. And Chioma doesn't need to make an entrance. Whatever time she comes, whether she comes first or she comes in the middle or she comes last, she is going to make an entrance. The lady is elegant. Tonya is beautiful and elegant in her own way, the same way Chioma is. So I really do not get this, you are competitive kind of a thing. How are you dealing with your friend who thinks that you're in competition with her? Or perhaps even because of that, you're not even friends with the person anymore. I mean, it's sad. And during the confrontation, to the extent that, there were guys around waiting so that in case there is something, they come and then stop the fight. I mean, why would you ladies let the thing go this far? This is just a reality show. And you've taken the thing so personal. You are heartbroken. You are like, they are angry. They don't want to be friends with one another. And this is a reality show. They are supposed to accommodate one another. But they are not doing that. And it's sad. The guys were trying. In fact, Auntie Yaba was the first person who blocked the first punch or whatever, or the slap from landing on Chioma on national television again. I mean, what is it? What is it? For the fact, and then when the guys were trying to, stop Toyin from hitting Chioma, like until Bia case, like she wants to hit the person, she wants to hit Chioma, she really wants to hit him. But one thing that's melted my heart small was when they were all trying to stop Toyin. She was not minding anybody. But then once her husband walked on the stage and touched her, like took her off, she just like melted and walked away. That was guys. That was like really, really beautiful to watch. I was like, this is nice, because everybody was trying to calm her down. She was like, no way. Once her husband came in a split second, she was off the stage, and it was nice to watch. I mean, that was just by the way. But then, because of that, the show had to be put on hold for 2 good hours. And during that time, I am very certain there were exchange of words. And not Chioma English woman now. When Toyin speaks Yoruba, she's like, I bet come down to English. Like, if you want to say something to me, say it to me straight. And Toyin will just go Yoruba. I mean, Yoruba, I would just release her, but I can't speak Yoruba. So yeah, that was it. I mean, it was. I mean, I thought Chioma and Toyin were like coming along when they went for that painting. They were discussing their issue, and Toyin told Chioma that we want to make an entrance, and he said, "No, I don't have to make an entrance. I just dress the part, and I just dress elegantly. So there is nothing I can do about it." But well, I don't know for Toyin and Chioma. I don't think that they would ever, because this is not a big issue. And is this even an issue in the first place? This is not an issue. You dress well, I dress well. It ends there. Then we move to Mariam. Mariam has a beef with Carolina. Apparently, I was actually surprised that she brought back a gift, Carolina gave to her to the reunion. I mean, if Carolina had given you a gift and you didn't want to accept it, you could have just sent it back to her immediately it came, or a day after. But to wait to bring it to the reunion, to give it to her on TV, to show that you've given her the gifts that she gave you behind the scenes that we didn't see back. I mean, and also, I didn't see the head and tail of that. I mean, I think she just harbored some anger in her that she didn't say, and she was just going all out on Carolina. And I mean, I just didn't get that part. If someone offends you, say it, say the thing. But the ladies will harbor it and then come and then, oh God. Then Laura didn't really say much. She was like, she didn't even know about the fight in the last episode. So she was in her room when the issues came, and then she said she felt vindicated because, she said it that Carolina lies in confidence, and she warned the ladies about her, and they thought that she was the one being the dramatic one. But then she felt vindicated. And when they asked her, I mean, she was laughing because it was funny to see how at the end of the day, everybody has issues with everybody. And this is just season 1. And there's going to be a season 2. How are you going to communicate or like accommodate one another when the next season is being shot? I mean, how is it going to be? I mean, when they asked Carolina if she thinks that there could be a chance for her and Chioma to be friends again, she said no. Point blank, she said no. Chioma was a bit like, okay, but she's lied and then all that. But when Carolina was asked, she said no, like was a no. She's not going to give another chance to the friendship. She is done with the friendship. Now, if you are done with the friendship and you are shooting a reality show, what are we going to watch in the next season? Truly, I mean, because we expect that, okay, it's a reality show. There's a story, there's an issue. You guys, come together to solve it. But this show is just like from a show to a personal ground. We are fighting each other, we are bringing each other down, and that's not what we expect from you. Like, as we are watching, we expect that you make it possible, that friendship is possible, partnership is possible with a fellow woman. I mean, what sort of thing is this fighting? You are trying to bring this one down. Must someone be brought down for you to be up? As you are going up, you bring another person. That's how come you even say you are higher than this person. But I mean, you don't have to bring the other one down and feel like you can go up. Like, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. And Iyabo also touched on her disagreements with, or her anger towards Carolina. I really like Iyabo, and I think that she's one of the most mature persons on the show. When you offend her, she says it, and she expects that. So for Carolina, when she offends you and she says sorry, she expects it to go away. Like, she expects the hurt to go away. But it doesn't work that way, okay? And so Iyabo expects Carolina to know that. And so she said it again on the show, that anytime there's an issue, or when they all agreed to ignore Laura, and later on Laura was coming around, so they tried to accommodate her and then have a conversation with her. But Carolina didn't like that vibe that they were giving to Laura, and so when they that episode that we didn't see the fight, so she just started shouting or speaking any way to Iyabo, and then she didn't take it lightly, and she said she apologized. But Iyabo is like, if you offend me, give me the space to heal, and don't assume that because you've said sorry it has to go away. So that point was well noted. So if you offend somebody, you don't, and then you say sorry, you don't expect the person to come back running to you and then hug you and then giving you kisses because you've apologized. The person needs a healing process, and then you have to respect that space. So Iyabo mentioned that, and I really like it. She's made it clear. Now I've seen that this is the end of season 1, and I've seen that at the end of the day, I'm checking who is friends with who and who is not friends with who. Because, so Iyabo is the neutral one amongst them, and they have to, shoot season 2, as I said. So Iyabo is cool with Chioma. I saw even during the reunion. Laura, I'm not sure who she's cool with on the show, because in the beginning she didn't want to be part of the circle. You want to be part of the circle and all that. So I'm not sure who she's cool with. I think Toyin or Tiannah, same person, is cool with Iyabo. Carolina, definitely, Iyabo is not cool with her. That's the other way around. And Mariam is cool with Iyabo as well. She doesn't have any issue with her. And also, Mariam and Toyin, when Mariam won that game and then they went to Dubai and she was given the child's room, actually what even pissed her off was because Iyabo said it's a child's room. So that alone, and then she won the competition, and they also ironed it out on the show. Apparently, she said that was the first time she had a real banter with Toyin, because she has never done that with her, and they've been friends for a long time, so she's never done that, and she had to do it because of the room thing, and I think it has to come from Iyabo, but then they solved it. So at the end of the day, the ladies were asked what they learned, and Carolina was like, salt looks like sugar. And I was like, it's really true. But when you come down to Ghana, you have the big words. But anyways, so salt looks like sugar. And she meant that in terms of her friendship with Chioma. And when the camera caught Chioma's face, I was like, aw. Because she thought there could be a chance. But I mean, it's not something that she would die for. Okay, but then Chioma said the others talked about their businesses and where they are going to go from there, and partnerships that they are going to have and stuff. But overall, what is the story of the Real Housewives of Lagos? Are we there to see their outfit? Where did we watch just their outfit? Did we watch just their glamour? Did we watch the parties? Did we just get the backbiting and arguments and disrespect on national television and all that? What is the story of the Real Housewives of Lagos? I leave it to you because I don't have an answer. Thank you for watching. If you're in a situation like that, if your friend feels that he or she's in competition with you, share your experiences in the comment section. What do you make of it? What does she think you've done that she thinks you're in competition with her and all that. So do well to leave that in the comment section. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. My name is Bevlin. Turn on the notification button, and I'll see you again next time. Hope you enjoy this. Bye.